Hey you!
Who, me?
Yeah, you. So, you're a college student in Singapore that did not get an internship for yourself this summer, eh?
That's right.
Do you feel like a piece of shit for being unproductive and not being able to subtle flex on a certain pretentious social media website?
Not really, I'm kind of just chilling, you know.
Well, I've got just the video for you.
But I'm fine just taking a break, you know.
Here are some summer break bucket list ideas for you to do so that you're able to do something in the summer and not be an unproductive loser.
Okay, sure thing.
Pardon that pathetic excuse of a jingle. Yeah. Number 1, get your ass moving. Now that you don't have the excuse of having examinations, having to study, being dragged out to eat supper and drink, it's time for you to start losing some of that weight that you gained throughout the semester. Yes, that stubborn piece of belly fat gained from perpetual stress stemming from grinding out your studies until the wee hours of 3 AM and still getting up for that 8 AM lesson. Or perhaps you just ate a little too much supper. Okay, fair enough. What do I do then? You want to identify your fitness goals and what to actually execute. I personally want to get leaner, and based off basic research with a technique called Google it yourself, I identified what I could do to actually achieve this goal of mine. And that would be eating in a caloric deficit, clocking around 150 minutes of cardio a week, having appropriate amounts of sleep. Okay, do note that this is not fitness advice, and I actually left out a lot of details in my personal Get Lean program. So yes, use that summer break to get that summer bod. Number 2, learn some practical knowledge. If there's one thing that college does not teach you, it's how to actually survive in the real world. How do I cook Indomie without a pot? Your college isn't going to teach you how to plan your personal finances in the future using Excel, nor are they going to educate you in your journey to get your house with a partner.
You know, if you're indeed lucky enough to have a long-term relationship from college.
This is your time to do all of that. Want to learn about real estate and house hunting in Singapore? Head over to Stacked Homes and take down some notes.
Want to learn more about money? Just read books like The Psychology of Money. And if you want to start investing, just make sure you don't buy Luna. Ouch.
Number 3, clear some modules. In NUS and NTU, there's this thing called MOOC, which stands for Massive Open Online Course. These are actually online modules that allow you to clear some of your credits in your degree progression. If you want to underload and have lesser workload in a future semester, you could take time to complete some of these courses. In NUS, we are allowed to clear up to 8 MCs worth of UEs, which is the equivalent of around 2 modules. I'm not going to tell you guys how to do it, just Google it yourself. I'll also leave a link to the instructions down below for NUS students. For NUS students, you can also enroll yourself in Special Term, which may offer certain modules which would be important prerequisites for other modules in the future, such as CS 2030. Number 4, start your side hustle. Okay, let's say you still want to do something productive. Think to yourself, has there been something you've wanted to build into a side business? Some random passion outside of study or work, and potentially make some money off of it?
Perhaps you might want to start vlogging. Or maybe you could be interested in making some digital art.
But in that case, this would be time for you to do some research on that. I literally spawned the idea of creating this YouTube channel in my second summer. Let's say you've narrowed down what you want to do as a side hustle. These are some questions I would start asking myself. How are other people doing it right now? What are ways I can monetize it? And what skills do I need to learn or hone for this side hustle? But let me tell you this, you're going to have to be consistent. Your side hustle is unlikely to bring you any returns in its initial stages, and you might even go a year without ever seeing any returns on whatever you're doing. And that's where I'll have to stress the value of being patient, which is something I personally am still trying to learn as well. Make sure you intrinsically enjoy this side hustle, and that will make the grind a lot more bearable. And lastly, just have fun and take a break. Listen, it's called a summer break for a reason. It's for you to take a break. You know, in the college landscape that we live in today, it's not uncommon to see your peers around you grinding out internships, case competitions, becoming OGLs, signing up for orientation camps. Sometimes it feels like a competition to see who can be the busiest student possible. And I know of some people who are actually busier in the summer than they were during the semester. And they end up coming into the next academic year without having a breather at all. it's okay to take it easy and come back in the next year refreshed. As we all know, the semesters in Singapore's colleges are extremely grueling, and non-stop hustle will be a surefire way for you to crash and burn. I talked about this in my hustle culture video, so be sure to check that out. What I actually did during my first summer wasn't even that much. Okay, I did go back to work at TSL for about 4 weeks, because 12 weeks felt like a long time to do nothing. Yeah, I think I spent 2 whole weeks just playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Of course, if you're in your second or third summer, having an internship would be a great way to boost your portfolio. But if you're watching this, you probably didn't manage to secure it, and that's fine too. You live life at your own pace. And hopefully by the time you reach this part of the video, you found something that you want to do for the summer break. Because I know what I want to do. Open world curvy game. So with that, that's it for the video. If you want to know my thoughts about hustle culture, click here. And if you want to know or you want to see me give college advice to students and ask them for $2, click here. The name's Dargo, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.